Hello, Janksters, and welcome to another edition of the Magic Jank podcast, the weekly show where members of Team MagicJank get together and we talk about magic. And today, we're talking heroics, specifically Marvel heroics. So, of course, we have both of the Filthy Casuals on today to talk Commander heroics. So, Jen and Doni, hello. Welcome back.
Hello.
Oh, my goodness.
Bud, how's it going?
Thanks for having us back. We absolutely love the new set.
Definitely happy to be here. Glad we could get this together and with the timing and whatnot.
Oh, same.
So much going on in this set. It's crazy.
Absolutely. And thank you guys for being available and making time despite the time difference and just general busyness all around. I do appreciate it very, very much. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're saying that you love the new set. I'm just curious,
Yes.
like, where do you want to start even? Because, like, there's a lot to talk about. Marvel Superheroes
There's so much.
it has a ton going on. We have the base set, which is loaded with all kinds of goodies. We have the Jumpstart. We have Commander. I mean, the sheer volume of new cards and, like, new legends
Yes.
specifically that they've given us is kind of insane.
Yeah.
So, yeah, where to begin?
Have you seen how
What's the
many
start?
versions there are of, for example, Captain America?
I
Has
did hear-
anybody looked at that? Oh my
Captain-
gosh.
I haven't actually seen the Captain America specifically. I know we have, oh my god, there are 13 cards with Captain America in the name. My goodness.
2, 3,
Yes.
4. Yeah, these are so many. Many, and it's because of the commander decks, the jumpstart, the regular product. The you also get them in, what are those?
Starter
The
kit,
welcome
right?
decks.
Oh yeah, the welcome
right.
decks.
Then
Yep.
they reprinted the ones from the secret lair.
Yep.
So we got Captain America and one of the other ones, but you get new art this time.
Right.
Yep. So many
Which-
Captain Americas. Oh my
That's
gosh.
wild. And I did hear somewhere that we actually have the same number of Tony Starks, Iron Mans, as we do Niv Mizzet at this point, which is
Oh, neat.
hilarious to me.
So many.
Yep.
They're
It's
just
kind of crazy.
It's fabulous.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So whatever version, like whatever character is your favorite, you have options.
Mhm. Oh,
Yeah.
You
absolutely.
100% do. Yes.
Well, and-
if you like a certain character, man, you are
covered.
covered.
You're good.
Well, and I appreciate it too because even like with Captain America, we even have different versions of it because that is a title that different characters within Marvel have
Yeah.
taken up and they're all represented. Many of them are represented. It's so cool. I love
I
it.
do love that they did that. I absolutely love the different representations that they did in this set.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
very
fantastic.
cool. Yeah.
it definitely seems. Now I'm no comic book buff and I'm not up to date on the MCU either. So I trust that there's a ton of stuff that's going to fly over my head, but it feels like they're doing a really good job of representing the source material or at the very least trying to
Yes.
trying to appease everybody who's interested in it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some really deep cuts. I got really, really excited over Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
He's so excited about that.
I've
Oh
been
my
a Devil
gosh.
Dinosaur fan since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
I
Comic.
have the #1 comic.
Holy cow, that's awesome.
And I've had it like since I was a little kid.
Mhm.
And as soon as I saw that, I got a little giddy. I will say that. And I think we opened up the art card first.
We did.
And I was
okay.
like, oh my God, it's real. Like I'm holding it in my hand. And yeah, it's just
Well, and you don't only get Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur in Simic, you also get Devil Dinosaur
Mhm.
itself. And what? It's one of the commander decks or the jumpstart stuff.
Wait, really?
Ah.
Amazing.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a
sure enough.
Devil Dinosaur that gives other dinosaurs +1/+1. Who doesn't
There you
have
go.
that?
yep.
Right? You need more dinosaur support apparently in this world.
I
Clearly.
really like Devil Dinosaur and Displaced Dinosaurs in the same deck.
No.
Oh.
Because that's just like a huge
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, Displaced Dinosaurs, for anyone who's not familiar, it's a 7/7 for 7 dinosaur. As a historic permanent enters the battlefield under your control, it becomes a 7/7 dinosaur in addition to its other types. And
Wild.
Devil Dinosaur gives all your dinosaurs +1/+1 and hexproof. So, good lord. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if you've never
Yep.
played with Displaced Dinosaurs, it rules. I highly recommend it. Yeah.
Oh my god. If you can cast Displaced Dinosaurs into Roaming Throne and you have any token.
He's done this.
It's
He has totally done that.
Amazing.
I I had one turn where I ended up with 18/9/9 dinosaurs.
It did
That
last
seems
long.
good. That seems pretty good. Yeah.
It was amazing.
I've definitely beaten people down with, treasure dinosaurs or clue dinosaurs. Like, it's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
highly recommend.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
it's a ton of fun.
Super fun card.
Yeah, and it's one of those where it was from the Doctor Who set, and it is, according to the set symbol, it's theoretically an uncommon, which I find really funny because it was also just, I mean, it's still like an $8 card or whatever, and if you have the Surge foil, it's a good $30-$40 or whatever it is.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
well, and being part of a Commander product, it's not like there were 1,000 or like 10 million draft boosters printed where it was an uncommon, So yeah, it is what it is, or whatever the number is. I'm sure it was somewhere in between those two. I have no idea. Print runs, it's a lot. Anyway,
it is. It's a lot. It is.
Whenever they print like an uncommon in a precon, I always just laugh at it. It's like that has the same rarity as the mythics in this precon. Like
it absolutely does. They absolutely do.
Card. This is why we buy 2 of each commander deck, right? Because then we can keep one together and then we can tear one apart to use it. We used to buy 3, and I don't know, there's definitely times I feel like there's value in buying 3 of each of those commander decks when they come out. Because especially with the Marvel ones, you get 30 brand new cards in each one.
That's a lot.
And you get 4 commander decks, 30 cards in each one. What is that? You're getting 120
new cards
for
My
commander?
Goodness. That's wild.
That's insane.
It's more than a whole deck. Like
it's not just going to be yet another copy of like Sun Titan and Zatalpa and all that. We love those cards. However, like we get it, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
So many. I'm just looking at them over here on the side because I'm sorting them right now.
Amazing. So I'm curious. So of the precons from this set, are there any specific ones that you're most excited for?
Well, I know for me, like I'm excited to play the Wakanda Forever. I think that one with the Monarch piece, like we were talking about earlier, but I think that one looks so much fun. I think it looks so unique. And who doesn't love Monarch and Commander? Like, come on, that's so much fun.
Oh yeah.
The Wakanda Forever, and then the Doctor Doom one. I think the Doom. I mean, who doesn't love a good Grixis bad guy? Like. The Doctor Who one was a ton of fun when they did the Grixis one. I don't know what it is. Grixis precons are a blast.
Yeah.
They just are.
I feel like whenever there's a big bad, they're Grixis. Like it's just that's the color combo for for super powerful villains. Which I guess makes sense because like selfish. You're like ambitious, so you have black, you have reckless, or like willing to cause damage in red, and that or emotional power, and then smart to actually achieve that level of greatness. So yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
It's those 3 colors. Just they're the epitome of big bad. Like
I was sitting here trying to debate about. I want to make a villain deck, but I'm like, what colors do you go with? Like, yes, you can go full Grixis, but look at what else they've done for villains. Main set, commander deck, like Jumpstart. You could go Rakdos and play with Madam Hydra. You could
go Demir. You could do Azorius. You could do, like, there's...
Even. Yeah. It has cards that are villain specific. And I just love that.
It's wild. Yeah. I mean, there's a ton of support specifically in black. A lot of the cards that that directly care about the villain type tend to be black, your Baron Struckers and whatnot. So I think it would be a little tricky. I mean, I guess you could build a villain deck that doesn't have black in it, but it would be you'd be missing out on a lot of powerful resources, which to be fair, it could be a really fun deck building challenge. So I'm here for it. But
it'd be kind of fun to build them all the different ways and then play them against each other, play them in a pod, see how they do.
For sure.
Or I keep trying to talk Doni into it. Like, let's build 60 card decks and let's build one around heroes and one around villains and then play them against each other.
Exactly. And
there's so many now.
Playing Jumpstart, I ended up getting Whiplash out a number of times. And the way that mono black and artifacts are kind of really tied together in this set, Whiplash does a lot of work. Early, mid, late game does not matter. I mean, you could pair Whiplash with Togo, so you're just adding rocks, and I mean, this card. I think this particular uncommon legendary creature is going to see a lot of play.
For sure. Unfortunately, this one is in the main set, so there are thousands upon thousands of draft booster packs that have this in as an uncommon. So if you want to build this in EDH, oh baby, there are copies in circulation. You can get your hands on one real easy. Yep.
Do it.
Amazing.
Do it.
Yeah, so Whiplash, for anyone who's not familiar, it's a 2/2 that enters tap for 1 black, which, like, that alone is cool as far as I'm concerned. But then whenever Whiplash attacks, if he's equipped, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of equipment attached to him. So yeah, it's an early threat that the opponent has to respect. I kind of love the idea of in Commander just dropping this on turn 1 and setting the tone. And then just having... And the cool thing about that is, too, your main... In any equipment deck, you have to have a good balance of creatures and equipment. If Whiplash is in the command zone, you kind of don't have to. You really just need a bunch of equipment that are cheap just to get them loaded.
Blood-Forged Battle Axe and Whiplash is going to win so many games, and I don't care what format you're playing. If you can pair those two things up,
Blood-Forged Battle Axe.
I mean,
the card is ridiculous.
It's
really is.
so insane. It's so insane.
That's silly.
Like, turn 1, Whiplash, Lotus Petal, and Bloodforged Battle Axe. Like, you get your commander out, it's equipped with the axe. At turn 2, you're swinging.
Yeah.
I mean,
That seems good. Yeah.
Wild.
Yep.
That's very silly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's a lot of really fun uncommons. Even the legendary uncommons are really fun in this set.
And the black artifact, the black equipment, and even some of the creatures let you cheat the equipment.
Right.
They let you cheat the equip costs. So the one jumpstart pack with Whiplash in it, there's another card in there that allows you to auto-equip
you had that
when another villain comes into play. And then, I had it out. I don't remember what the card was. And
we
then
also
there's
got Lucky the Pizza Dog.
And then the equipments that come into play and you get a villain when they come into play, those trigger. So you get the creature off of the equipment cast, and then you can just equip that equipment to another villain.
Silly.
It's so gross.
That's wild.
I'm so here for it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I don't know if I'm just too much of a boomer or what, but like I love equipment archetypes that aren't Boros. It makes me really happy when they do equipment and it's in a completely different color combo. Like, thank you.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
No,
Absolutely agreed.
We're right there with you. I love it when you can do something with a color that you're not supposed to do with that color. It's like playing blue +1/+1 counters.
Yeah.
Like that's not a normal
Give me some
thing,
non-red, non-white, equipable monsters.
Right.
Just give me that.
What? Because
the Rakdos equipment deck, it's a lot of fun.
Sure, nothing wrong with that. Absolutely. Well, and there've been a handful of cards that care about equipment in Rakdos or in Black before, but they're so few and far between. Like I remember there was one of the orcs from the name's escaping me, but there was one of the orcs from the Lord of the Rings. Thank you. I don't know. That wasn't the name. That wasn't the name that was escaping me, but I did need to hear that. It was for a second there. Shagrat, Loot Bearer.
Yes,
Shagrat,
I have that.
James got that.
Somebody built that deck for me.
Heck yeah, I love it.
Harry Bear.
Yep.
He built that deck and gave it to us in Vegas one year, and it's the best. It's so
amazing.
much fun to play.
Well, and it's so fun because this is another one of those where it's like, this is an equipment matters card in a color that doesn't often do equipment matters, but there's no reason it can't. Like so many equipments throughout the game's history have been colorless. Like why not just open it up and let it be whatever? And this kind of stood out as almost like kind of a weird little anomaly, but now we're getting more support in Black specifically. Nice. I love it. It's delightful. It's a fun I like it when Wizards doesn't like break the color pie, but kind of challenges it a little bit, and that's what they're doing here.
Bend it a little,
yeah.
Right? You just gotta bend it a little sometimes.
Yeah, and I don't know, like we've seen the Boros, the Boros equipment so often. It's just like, we get it, but they shouldn't have a monopoly on it.
Yeah.
No, they should not. You're absolutely right.
You get to see the other side of it when it's Rakdos.
Yes, I'm here for it. Oh my goodness. Well, or you could even go Dimir, you know?
Yeah,
because there is definitely there is support for that. I'm trying to remember what the there was a card in there was a lot of there's some blue equipment support in Final Fantasy now. The names escape me. They reprinted Magnetic Theft effectively in blue. Do you guys remember? It's not.
I remember what you're talking about, but I don't remember the name of the card.
Yeah, I'm blanking on it as well. And none of my keyword searches. I'm looking for outfit, costume. It was a Final Fantasy 6 card too, of all things. So yeah.
I love Final Fantasy, man. That was amazing.
It was so good. Well, and so I guess we're looking at a Universes Beyond set, right now in Marvel Superheroes, and we can look at it. I feel like Final Fantasy was the best case for a Universes Beyond set. It was clearly crafted with care. They tested the snot out of it, apparently, because it plays great. Like, it plays great. All the flavor is just on point. Fans of every single game. Like, it's funny, you were mentioning purchasing multiple precons, and one of my biggest regrets is not buying, like, 2 or 3 copies of the Final Fantasy 6 precon.
Oh, yeah.
Because I got one, and it's great, but, like, I really wish I could have one to take apart, because that one is staying locked.
Yep.
I'm not
That's
touching
why
it.
we do it. Every time.
Absolutely.
Yep. Good call. Yep. Good call.
I get it.
So with Marvel Superheroes, as far as it feels, I mean, I feel like our spectrum is like Final Fantasy, which was, I think, one of the best, Universes Beyond sets they've ever made. I mean, feel free to challenge me on that. But I feel like Final Fantasy and Lord of the Rings are both excellent. But, like,
yes,
I would say Final Fantasy is number one. Meanwhile, on the flip side of that, the inverse, you have something like Spider-Man, which, is widely regarded as a big fat meh.
And then they reprinted it, right? So you have Spider-Man cards in Jumpstart because they gave Spidey his old pack, right? So you get things like the City Pigeon reprint.
Yeah,
like, why?
There's some silly stuff there, but I mean, I would challenge you to say that I think Warhammer was probably the best, although it wasn't a full set.
Because it was a commander set. I agree with being the best.
I do think that if Warhammer had been a full set,
I would love to see a Warhammer
probably
set.
would have been fans.
Okay.
Like, just because the way the Warhammer went over.
That is fair. That they did kill it with that one. Yeah.
If it had been a full, but I mean, following that momentum into Final Fantasy, and then now we've got, and then Lord of the Rings, and now we've got Marvel. A lot of people were worried about the Marvel set because of what happened with Spider-Man.
But this has been amazing. This is
like, they did their homework here.
Yeah, it's glorious.
Right.
These commander decks,
they're
just fabulous.
The licensing deal that they made for this set was epic. To say the least.
And there's no Through the Omen pass, no?
Yes!
And
that's the other thing.
Exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you're playing on Arena, you can actually play with the Marvel IP. And funnily enough, like when Through the Omen paths dropped for the original Spider-Man set, the set symbol on it, if I'm not mistaken, was like OM1. Which like clearly indicated that they were ready to make an OM2. Like they were prepared to make us, to just make that a serialized thing if they needed to, and then luckily, thankfully they didn't need to. Yeah, my goodness. That said, Through the Omen paths did give us Fleam, so
yes,
we do love that.
I mean,
that is a plus.
Fleam is
just the name Fleam.
Fleam is a thing, I guess. Fleam is Fleam.
Fleam is a beautiful thing. The thing that I love is how many people got paid an exorbitant amount of money to try to create the cutest thing ever, and they came up with loot. And the whole community was very like mixed on loot, right? Some people absolutely love him, which sure. And then Fleam is literally just a throwaway piece of slush art that they were like, well, we got to use it somewhere, sure, whatever. And
and it's the thing everyone wants. Everyone loves Fleam.
Everybody loves Fleam. And to Wizards' credit, I love the fact that they made Fleam like cosmetics on Arena like within weeks of the drop because they saw the community reaction. They're like, okay, sure, Fleam avatars for everybody. Like, thank you.
Yeah.
Everybody's into this. You better capitalize on it.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Thank you for listening to feedback on that one, guys. Yeah, and thank you for, in listening to feedback, getting the Marvel license for this one on Arena. Like, and recognizing that that's important. Because my goodness, it really, really is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Oh.
I agree.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so I have to. So normally I would be big onto Arena at this point, but I've actually been taking a little bit of a break, so I haven't actually been out to experiment with too much of this new stuff on that front. But I have been playing a little bit in Commander and tinkering a tad, and I gotta say, I appreciate that you called out the Wakanda and the Doctor Doom precons, because I did play in a precon pod, and I played the Wakanda deck, and it was between that and the Doctor Doom deck. Those were the two that really popped, and were just fun to see. Also, just in general, there are a lot of rares in these precons that are insanely juiced. There's one, I want to give a shout out to one card in specific, because when I was looking at it in my hand, I had to reread it like 4 or 5 times. Royal Talon Fighter Jet in the Wakanda deck. This thing is cracked like in half. It's insane. It is a 1/1 vehicle for X white with flying, and it enters with X 1/1 counters on it. And whenever this vehicle enters or attacks, you create a number of 1/1 soldiers equal to the number of counters on it. Like, what are we doing here? Like any soldier deck, any vehicle deck, any proliferate deck, and yeah, exactly. It does all of the things.
Donnie's about to lose his mind.
So I have been a Darien player for probably close to a decade now. All right.
Do you love this or hate this because of how like?
Well, so pre-pandemic, we were at a local game store, and the game store owner introduced us to Aaron Forsyth. And I looked at Aaron in the face and I was like, dude, when are you going to make white good again? And he's like,
I think he took the note.
He goes, okay, you can't tell anybody, but our whiteboard right now is full of making that happen. He goes, it's probably going to take a couple of years.
And here we are.
And now we're to the point where I'm like, R&D, y'all need to slow the fuck down.
Yeah, right?
There's some good stuff.
Because
white's good, we get it. Yeah.
With Marvel, not only do we have a whole bunch of new mono white bangers, we've got all of the like creature supports, like mono white humans, mono white soldiers. We've got warriors.
Just play an Adeline deck. It's fine.
And now you're throwing heroes in the mix. So
yeah,
it's just like mono white is gross. And like you brought this card up from that deck. But the new sword is also in this deck.
Wait.
And the what is it?
A sword?
The one where you get to draw a card for each artifact you control or each equipment you control, and then you also get the creature that it gets equipped. It gets +1/+1 for each equipment you control.
And it's in the commander deck.
Oh my goodness.
And it's just like, what were we thinking? And it's 4 mana. Like, it's a 4 mana equipment.
All right, I need to hunt this down because that's insane.
Too. I'm like, where is this card?
I can't remember. Steal something. I don't remember.
Swordman Steel. When it enters, draw a card.
That's the one. That's Swordsman Steel. That's the one. That's the one. So on ETB, you get to draw a card for each equipment you control. Now, if you're playing Bloodforged Battle Axe and you're 3 or 4 turns in, guess what?
Again, in that Bloodforged Battle.
If you're punching with it, you're paying 4. You're drawing 5 cards, 6 cards, maybe 7 cards, plus whatever you equipment to is getting +2/+2 for each equipment you control.
My goodness!
Like, this card is going to end games.
Oh, immediately.
Because it doesn't matter when you play it. If you play it early, you get a little bit of card draw, but you still get the buff. Or if you play it late and you're already like just spreading equipment across the board, this card is huge.
I mean, that's one of the main issues with equipment. Traditional equipment decks is trying to create card advantage with them, and mana advantage, because the general just equipment in general have kind of that issue. Let's just totally solve that without any issue. Just you're just gonna refill your hand. Just cause.
Yeah,
all right. Some fun equipment.
Exactly.
Like the new Hulk equipment is also super fun. I was talking about that one the other day.
Yep.
There's I don't remember what it's called now, but there's one. It says Hulk and it's an equipment. I'm like, what is this?
Hulkbuster armor, is that the one?
Yes.
So okay, legendary artifact. It's a legendary equipment for 4. Equipped creature has base power and toughness 9/9 and flying, and it equips for 6 or equip hero for 3.
For 3.
That's so silly.
And if you put that in your double dinosaur deck with displaced dinosaurs, guess what happens?
Dude.
I mean, if we just look at colorless cards from this set,
right?
If we're just looking at, there are a ton of bangers in colorless.
Oh yeah.
You know, you got there's a 10/10 that has affinity for artifacts and it costs 11. Like,
anything
I mean,
with affinity for artifacts.
And there's just so much stuff going on in this set.
There is a lot to talk about.
Oh yeah,
all things.
Well, and okay, so when we're on, talking about colorless, I'm sure there are some folks just absolutely screaming into their phones right now. When are you going to get to the fireworks factory? And that fireworks factory in this case is named Molecule Man.
I was just
we got to talk about this card, right? Like, we have to, because good Lord. Like, so yeah.
There's an equal amount of love and hate for this card.
So yeah, for anyone who's not familiar, 5/5, human villain for 6, in colorless. Non-land cards in your hand have Miracle 0.
Yep.
So, I feel like this card reads like it's absolutely bug nuts insane. And it is very good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not about to like gaslight folks and try to claim that this is in any way a bad card, but
it's not broken.
Yeah, I don't think it's as busted as it looks. Is the thing. No. I think it looks like it's absolutely cracked because like, oh, you get to free cast a card every single turn. Like, yes, potentially, unless you draw a land, obviously. But if you're just going fair off the top, yeah, you can cast whatever is the first card you draw, but you haven't drawn any additional cards beyond that. And so you still have all this mana available theoretically. So you need to have ways to offset that by drawing additional cards, or have abilities you can pump, your mana into to get value out of it. But there's a chance that, you're going to be free casting big bombs off the top of your deck. But that's all you're going to do, I
mean, so this card is going to raise the stock on like Scroll Rack and Sensei's Divining Top and anything that allows you to manipulate your top deck.
Yeah. Totally. Right? Oh yeah.
But I don't know that those decks are going to be fast enough without just being full of Eldrazi.
Right.
Right.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I think that's the only way you're going to be able to make that work. And if you're dedicated to colorless, you've got 0 outs.
Yeah.
Like, there's only so much you can do. It's either you're going to be all in or you're just going to be sitting there, twiddling your thumbs for the half hour, 45 minutes, for how long it takes the game to go.
There's already been over 1,000 decks built around Molecule Man as
naturally.
The commander. That's crazy. Yeah. And 27, they said 27 are all top deck.
Yeah.
Right.
And then 23 are Eldrazi. Of course they are.
And I feel the need to point out one of my favorite cards of all time, though, as it relates to Molecule Man, Leashling. This card is terrible. It's bad. It's bad and terrible and terribly bad. However, it does something that very few cards do. It is a 3/3 for 6, and you can put a card from your hand on top of your library to return it to your hand. Now, so yeah, your vanilla 3/3 that you paid 6 mana for can protect itself in a way that forces you to recast it. Okay, that's all terrible. Like, don't get me wrong, this card is garbage, but it allows you to take a card from your hand and make it the card on top of your deck. So
that's pretty strong.
I ran this in a Eureka deck. The other thing in that case, you could actually stack it. Like you can respond to its trigger with an additional activation of it. So you can like stack multiple cards from your hand, which is interesting. So if you're playing Molecule Man, might I recommend this garbage card from the past that your opponent will absolutely have to go, wait, let me read that? Like, because
It's gonna spike. Just watch.
But I mean,
I hope.
But you can reliably,
like
you can reliably recast it though now, because you've got Lotus Field, you've got Brand Dynamo, you've got like all of the artifacts you need to make it work. But all somebody needs is like a Shatterstorm and you're effed.
Yeah, like, completely toasted. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're just gonna nuke you back to the Stone Age there, buddy, because you're getting a little too excited.
It was fun while it lasted. Yeah, for sure.
100% it's a glass cannon. It's gonna be fun to play because when it goes off, it's gonna go all the way off.
Right. Yeah, Molecule Man looks like my kind of nonsense because it gives me an excuse to build a deck where my average mana cost is like 6, which I'm always on board with that. Yeah, I'm a Reanimator player through and through. My mana curves look real bad, and so this is another excuse to do that. Sweet, I'm not opposed. But
any excuse to play the Urza's lands, right? Any excuse to play Tower and all of that Tower plant. I mean. Any excuse to play Tron lands, why not? Like, why not? Just do it.
What?
Why not?
Why not? And well, the other one that I can't help but look at is the Endstone in this. I feel like that actually would work really, really well because it's a powerful colorless card, and it says whenever you play a land or cast a spell, draw a card. So that alone just offsets the card disadvantage that Molecule Man gives you. Which the Endstone is another one of those cards that read like it was going to be absolutely insane, and like it's decent. Like I've definitely gotten it going in a couple Commander games, and it can be very good in the right context. But I don't know. I don't think it took off quite as much as I expected. Actually, I'm curious the market price on it. Yeah, it's like less than $2. Which,
well, I mean, that second line of text there.
Yeah, at the beginning of your end step, your life total becomes half your starting life total rounded up.
Yeah.
So you've got like 2, maybe 3 turns with that thing on the board to win the game. Like,
so the first time, your first turn, you heal like 10 hit points though, right? Because you haven't been blocking at all. Like at least that's the way I do it. Like, or
yeah, no, it's interesting.
Anyway, so I feel like Molecule Man opens up a lot of these weird colorless cards into being, interesting and decent. But also, I think the hype on Molecule Man right now is probably really high. So if you're looking to purchase a copy of it, like I would wait a little bit. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to spend, $15-20 on copies of Molecule Man and be very disappointed in how it plays and then liquidate them for $5 in a couple of weeks. So be ready for that. Like, don't buy into the hype too fast on this one. My advice.
Don't buy anything yet. Period. Everyone, wait. Don't do it yet.
We've got a local event. We've got a local event next weekend, and I'm definitely gonna be looking at singles prices for Marvel at the vendors because there's probably going to be some really good buys there.
Probably.
I'm fairly confident that 3 weeks in, we're going to be seeing some downturn in pricing.
Yeah, that's it. There is one single from the Marvel set that I had no problem pulling a trigger on, even with pre-sale pricing. It is the one commander that I'm planning on building, at least for now, from the set. And I literally, even at the pre-sale price, it was a quarter, and that's the Sentry Golden Guardian. So if you're looking at something like that, sure. Because I love building bad commanders. God, they're great. They're my favorite. And I'm not, this is not financial advice. I'm not saying that like, oh, hot pickup, get it now. No. People know how bad this card is. It's real bad. But it's very fun. Because in this case, so the Sentry, for anyone not familiar, 5/5 flying, vigilance, indestructible for 4. How bad could it possibly be? When the Sentry enters, target opponent creates the Void, a legendary 5/5 black horror villain.
Oh, that's this one.
With flying and indestructible, the Void attacks each combat of Fable. So as long as you have the Sentry, you can cleanly block the Void.
Pacifism would like to raise its hand.
Yes, classic pacifism. Yeah, that works. The thing that I love about this, though, is in multiplayer, I'm going to put it with a bunch of blink stuff. Like, I'm going to put it with, like, Teleportation Circle, Conjurer's Closet, Helm of the Host. Like, I want to make multiple copies of it. That way I can give everyone at the table the Void and be the worst person to attack with it, is my thought. And so I've got it.
Helm of the Host, so it looks like a Marvel card now.
Well, they did, and I'm gonna get my hands on a copy of that too. Yes, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, so that's the way I'm gonna build it, as just a fun, goofy group slug kind of situation. It also gives me a reason to bust out Circle of Protection Black, because I'm gonna give all of my opponents a black threat that needs to. So if they answer my commander and I can't block it anymore, I'll just pay one to prevent all the damage. It's very silly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Circles of Protection. Everyone should play with those. Those are good cards.
They can be. They can be.
That's so funny.
So
There's people out there that have no idea what that card is. We used to call the cops, right?
Yep.
No idea what those are.
Call the cops. Every time, call the cops.
It's funny. I just mentioned Circle of Protection. I didn't feel like I needed to explain that, but you're right. There are plenty of new players who are like, what are they talking about?
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna grab the one that I'm actually using for this deck because I think it's really funny. I'm using the 8th edition version.
Yes.
So white border with the super cartoony art. I love it. I had multiple in my bulk, but I got my pick, and this was where I was going. So Circles of Protection. There's one for every single color. There's also one for artifacts. And I feel like there's at least one other one. It is specifically artifacts.
Shadow.
There's one for Shadow.
There's one for Shadow too.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It is it's an enchantment for 1 and a white, all of them. And it has an activated ability where you pay 1 colorless. The next time in this case, black source of your choice would deal damage to you, prevent that damage. And so there's, they interact with all the different colors, and they're not great. Like, damage prevention is also something that you don't really see much these days outside of like fog style effects or protection. Back in the day, it was all over the place. Oh yeah. Absolutely. And so, and also, fun fact, the Circles of Protection, or the COPs, as they were known, the cops, are the reason why Balduvian Shaman exists. And which is one of the most confusing cards ever printed. That's
a deep cut with a lot of text on it.
It's a deep cut with a ton of text. It was originally printed in like 1.5 font. It's wild. This is a random aside, but here we go. 1/1, summon Cleric for a single blue. Tap, permanently change the text of target white enchantment you control that does not have cumulative upkeep by replacing all instances of one color word with another. For example, you may change counters black spells to counter blue spells. Balduvian Shaman cannot change mana symbols. That enchantment now has cumulative upkeep 1. So you can reset your Circle of Protection to whatever color you want, but now it has cumulative upkeep. Yeah.
So many words to get the point across. It's so specific.
Yep.
It's the most narrow thing ever. And funnily enough, actually looking at the Oracle text, like I just read the text off the card. The Oracle text, change the text of target white enchantment you control that doesn't have cumulative upkeep by replacing all instances of one color word with another, and then it has a huge brick of reminder text on it. So like they weren't really able to streamline it very much at all. Like they basically just removed the word permanently, but otherwise it's basically the same. Anyway, hilarious.
How funny. I've never played with this card.
No one has.
Ever.
No,
right?
In the history of all of the years that I've played Magic, I don't think I've ever seen it played, not once.
I have heard of people putting them in their cubes just to watch when people open the pack and like stop to read it. You have a moment like, now they open the Balduvian Shaman. Which I love that. I think that's hilarious. Yeah.
That's fun. I
Very
love
silly.
that.
Yep. And that's a card that I don't think it's on the I don't believe it's on the reserve list.
No.
But it was only ever printed in Ice Age, and it's going for 11 cents. So if you'd like to get a copy, go for it.
Right, now you know how to find it.
Treat yourself. Yeah.
You want to make the pod go, wait a minute, what the hell's going on?
What is that?
Play that card.
Play all the confusing cards. It's great. Yes.
Yep.
Ice Age is greght for that. It really
So good.
was. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Classic Magic. Oh, delightful. Yeah, it's funny. Every now and then when you hear old heads be like, man, they just don't make, or like myself, for example, I'll acknowledge that I'm absolutely this guy, like complain about how they don't make cards the way they used to. Yeah, this is the way they used to make cards.
It's true. It's so true.
Look at Norit. Norit's another one that you just look at the text box, you're like, no, fuck that.
Yeah, right, for real. It's funny.
So
I think I own a copy of Norton. Every time I've like looked through my cards and pulled it up, I'm just like, oh, what's this do? And then I like glance at the text box, like, nah, I'm not reading that. Like,
nope, not
yeah,
doing
1/1 for 4. Nope, I'm out.
Yeah.
It's up there with Tackle Maggot as well. Shout out Tackle Maggot for anyone who's
Tackle Maggots. But Tackle Maggot's actually playable. Like,
yeah,
you can do some stupid stuff with Tackle Maggot.
It's very true. Yeah, that one it has play. God, it's also just very silly,
So
very
wordy.
ridiculous.
Well, it's very wordy, like very
It's
wordy.
a guard though. Look at that thing.
Oh, the art on that thing is amazing.
It's pretty great. Yeah. No, Tackle Maggot's a classic. The other one though that's absolutely in no way just on the tangent of overly complicated and really bad old school cards. I found a card that's on the a while back I did a hunt to try to find the absolute worst cards that are on the reserve list. Like, what are the cards where we're like, thank God they'll never reprint this, right? And I found Splintering Wind. Oh my God! If you're looking for this is my nomination for worst card ever made. Like, it's up there with Zephyr Spirit as like absolute garbage. Splintering Wind is an enchantment for 2 green. You can pay 2 and a green to have Splintering Wind deal 1 damage to target creature. So
1.
Total investment of 7, 3 of which is green to deal 1 damage.
So
and then
much.
you put a Splinter token into play. Treat this as a 1/1 green creature with flying and cumulative upkeep green. So if you're not familiar with cumulative upkeep, you have to pay the upkeep cost and then put an age counter on it and then pay, more. You have to double or you have to add to that cost every single time for each counter on it. So you pay 1 the first turn, 2 the second turn, 3 the turn after that. It's cumulative. If this token leaves play, it deals 1 damage to you and each creature you control.
Yeah, that's horrible.
It's so bad.
That's horrible.
But this is what you need to do. This is the lengths you need to go to deal direct damage and create flyers in green.
Yeah.
At least what you did back in the day.
It almost made it into my Kenrith creatureless enchantment deck.
I love
it because that's what the deck does. Like, I'm only running enchantments and enchantments that make creatures. There isn't a single actual creature in the deck besides the commander. But I ran into the issue with the cumulative upkeep where if I'm creating a bunch of 1/1s or 2/2s,
you're just
then it's just going to wipe my board if anybody removes any of my green mana generation.
Literally.
So I just it didn't make the cut.
Why would you ever play with that?
Because it's an enchantment. Because it's an enchantment that makes creatures. Like, that was the floor when I started building the deck. I needed enchantments that made creatures.
And then tell you why this one's horrible.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
It's so dumb.
So bad.
The other thing I love about it is like the trigger on it says when it leaves it's on the enchantment. Like, I'm looking at the Oracle, it doesn't give the Splinter the ability that when it leaves it pings. So in theory, if you were to like remove the Splintering Wind itself, does it it may not deal the damage, but unfortunately, although actually wait a minute, if you donate the creature, I think it would still hit you because the enchantment still sees you, not and your things.
That's
not
correct. Yep.
So
you
dumb.
And each creature you control, so it's automatically tied to the castle.
Trying to find a way to make
I'm trying to find angles on it. I guess if you made a bunch of the splinters and then donated the enchantment to one of your opponents and then didn't pay any of the cumulative upkeep costs, you would deal a bunch of damage to them and their things. Because the enchantment would see them as the you.
Sure.
Yep.
So we're still talking about adding like 2 or 3 more cards to this situation, only to deal damage to your opponent and their things. So you could also just play Pyroclasm, but it's fine.
It's a surprise. It's a surprise if you can pull it off.
It would catch people off guard. That's
absolutely.
It would. MagicJank deck. It's fine.
Some people have it coming. Some people have it coming. That's all I'm going to say.
This card is doing so much. It feels like there should be a jank lever on this that you could turn, but I don't know that there is. It's so bad. Anyway.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that for like 2 years, ever since I discovered it. I was like, I must find a way. And,
Now I just want to sit and look at old cards. I can't.
Right? I mean.
That's so funny.
Do you have any any specific ones before we move back and get back on topic?
Nothing immediately, Donnie. Do you got anything?
I will never turn down an opportunity to talk about Tombstone Stairwell. Never.
Wait,
Tombstone Stairwell.
Tombstone Stairwell? I don't know this one.
Oh, what? Okay. All right.
Wait a minute. I think I have seen. Okay. Enchant World, already type line I'm in. Like
Enchant World.
One of the best.
Gotta love it.
Second best type line behind Enchant Dead Creature. So anyway, so yeah.
Oh no, there was that?
Oh yeah, and the original Animate Dead was Enchant Dead Creature. Yeah. No, they've eroded it, but yeah. So Tombstone Stairwell, 2 black, Enchant World, cumulative upkeep, 1 and a black. Let's go. During each upkeep, each player puts into play a Tomb Spawn token for each summon card in his or her graveyard, each creature card in their graveyard. Treat these tokens as 2/2 black creatures that are unaffected by summoning sickness, have haste, and count as zombies. At end of any turn, or if Tombstone Stairwell leaves play, bury all of those tokens. So I'm pretty sure that's been eroded to sacrifice. Oh my goodness. Oh no, it's destroy. They can't be regenerated. So if you have a way to give zombies indestructible, you don't have to worry about that. Oh my goodness, that's so good.
Or, I mean, ideally, you want to find something that, like, pings the table when a creature goes to the graveyard.
Yes.
And, like, just, pay the cumulative upkeep for, like, 3-4 turns. Which is, if you're sacrificing creatures to generate mana to do that, that's the best way to go about it.
Amazing.
But yeah, just Tombstone Stairwell leaving the battlefield in the right situation ends the game. Like, it's just,
I love this.
It's beautiful.
Wow, it really was. Enchant Dead Creature up until like 4th edition.
Uh-huh.
How have I never noticed that?
Probably because we don't have one like that.
Oh, we have to have a 4th edition one. There's no way. That's wild. That's fabulous. I love that.
Animate Dead, Dance of the Dead, I think Necromancy, the original printing might have had Enchant Dead Creature on it.
How funny.
Yeah.
I didn't play a lot of black back then. I feel like all my decks were either white or green. Everything was white or green.
Oh, Necromancy didn't. Animate Dead was one of my early favorite cards. Yeah, it's absolutely classic.
No.
Yeah, shout out to Anson Maddox who did the original artwork. Oh, so good. Anyway.
Good stuff.
Right? Absolute classic. All right, so anyway, we should probably get back to talking about new cards, although gushing about old cards is always welcome and always delightful.
Hey, you can always do a separate episode just for that. Like, we're here for it.
I don't hate this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever there's a slow news week. The things that we get ever now, talking about Magic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We get a lot.
Always happy to dig around in the crates, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's funny, to this day, when I'm building a new commander deck, the first thing I do is go to my big old bulk box with all my childhood stuff in it and just start filtering through. And you can find some good stuff from the past. Yeah, you never know what you're going to uncover.
These are hidden gems out there that work great with some of the newer cards for sure.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we're approaching 40,000 unique individual cards now.
Holy cow!
So I mean,
there's so many.
That's
That's
nuts.
just in the last 2 years. No.
Well, I mean, I do feel like 2 years ago we were talking about, oh man, we're almost going to be to like 2,500 or whatever. Like,
I was going to say maybe probably close to 10,000 of those cards has been in the last few years. But
a lot in the last few years. Wow.
It's crazy.
It's a lot. So actually, wait. Yeah, so I did a quick look on Scryfall doing the keyword search, or the search is unique. So cards so just looking at cards that have one printing or have been uniquely printed, and it's saying 15, like almost 16,000. Like there must be something with that search term. There's no way
that parameter can be right, because although there are a ton of reprints, I mean, I want to say that there's something. The last time I looked at it, it was somewhere around 34,000, I think. But
the dig for that now. Yeah, there has to be more than that, because even like our inventory has a higher number.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's wild.
There has to be.
So Ham, let me ask you a
Yeah.
question.
Fire away.
Maybe so not counting the Sentry.
Okay,
Right?
so yeah,
Not counting
Sentry the best, period. So, but okay, past that.
Who's your favorite Marvel hero?
Ooh, like independent of
Just in general, whether it's in set, out set, I don't care. Who's your favorite Marvel superhero or villain? No judgment.
Heroes can be villains. Villains can be heroes.
They are pretty loose with that these days, which I appreciate. I do enjoy good nuance.
Venom exists.
Venom does exist. Great example.
Venom exists.
Venom's great. We love Venom.
That's something that I find interesting. So I'm actually not a huge comic book guy in general, if I'm completely honest. And it's funny, I enjoyed the MCU for like the first and second phases, and then kind of fell off the more comic book-esque it became. It's kind of felt like I needed to do my homework to catch up on everything, and some of the plot choices that different writers touched it just didn't quite feel like, what got me in originally. Yeah. So it became really easy to put down those films in the same way that I would put down a long-running comic the moment it just kind of lost my interest. And also I find I'm a canon completionist. If I'm going to jump into a series, I need to start from where it begins and get all the way caught up, which is why I have not watched the One Piece anime. Because good Lord, and why I haven't done like mainstream comics, because a lot of mainline comic runs started like in the 70s and have kind of been going nonstop since, which is cool. And I understand that they've been written in ways where like there are clean onboarding and offboarding points, and fans will be more than happy to tell you where those are, and which runs are worth your time. So like I know people will say, hey, like grab the Spider, grab Ultimate Spider-Man from these 2 years when so-and-so was reading it. Like, just do those and don't worry about the rest of it. Like, and I have mad respect for that. Love it. Thank you for all of the, nerd Sherpas out there that are guiding people into those, canons. I love it. Thank you guys for doing what you do. But for the most part, I lived with a guy who was a hardcore comic fan for a long time, and he would just like come home from the comic shop and throw stuff at me and was like, here, read this. Like, oh, okay. And he got me into Walking Dead when it first started, like before the TV show was even announced, and Invincible as well, because Robert Kirkman's a great comic book writer, turns out. So good. I was on the ground floor of some of that stuff. 30 Days a Night as well, again, before the film was announced. Like he hit me with that kind of stuff. Anyway, shout out to James, also the guy who originally said, hey, nerd, shut up, get in the car, we're gonna go get you a Magic deck. So in a way, every piece of content I've ever made has been sponsored by that guy, because I wouldn't be a Magic nerd without him.
That's awesome.
Anyway, but all that is to say, favorite superhero, or favorite Marvel hero, I don't really like the characters. I don't know. I don't have like a Marvel hero I definitely no doubt jive with. Although, actually, you know what? I guess there's one. There's I guess I gotta go. I definitely identify the most with the Hulk. As a rather passionate individual, I get it. I understand being relatively mild-mannered and then just having another side of yourself. That can be tough to control sometimes. I understand. And if you can channel that passion, positively, it can be a great thing. And I feel like that character does a good job of, representing that, and you get to see, and that character's journey is something that I do find pretty interesting. So I guess I'm here for that. And I do think the one thing, before the card came out, I was screaming from the top of my lungs, if the Hulk is not red, I'm going to be upset, because I feel like I feel like that character embodies exactly what the color red is supposed to represent from a flavor perspective. I
agree.
I get his skin is green, but let's be real, and so I think printing him as Grohl fits.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm here for it. Yeah. And 8/8 reach trample, and whenever it's dealt damage, you put counters on him. And if he's unattacked, you untap him. There's an additional combat phase. So it's
perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
What is it? Ansrag, the Quake Mole, just like way better. And awesome.
Yeah. Yep. Literally.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. It's sweet.
All you need is a pinger, a repeatable pinger, and you're off to the races. Like it's a beautiful thing.
It's pretty.
And then we got the mono red Hulk too. So
yes.
Oh yeah.
And the mono blue Hulk as well.
Oh my goodness.
Which is wild. Yep. So many different.
The mono red Hulk, the uncommon one from is this in the Jumpstart packs? Or is it?
It's either Jumpstart or it's Commander, right?
Yeah,
They all have
Jumpstart
that
Commander's got the
same
dual
one.
symbols,
It's the
yeah.
Eternal stuff.
Yeah, 7/4 Trampler for 5.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it's good.
Mhm.
We love it.
Punches hard, French vanilla. I'm here for it. Although to be fair, the Hulk having a toughness of 4 is kind of silly. Although
I agree.
that's one thing
It
though.
is the Hulk.
Adapting comic book lore to Magic is kind of tricky though, because like I feel like every hero should have a base toughness of at least 8, because like none of them die ever. Like they're and so
superheroes. Yeah,
And the downside is like Hulk. If you don't build in some kind of Achilles heel, it's just gonna go. It's just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the only what can you do with the Hulk? You have to pacify him. That's the only thing that you can do with the Hulk. You can't beat him.
Nope.
Like, you know, drugs don't work. You know, none of that stuff. The only thing you can do is pacify him. Put him to fucking sleep. That's the only thing you can do.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, so it's like, are you hitting him with some kind of magic? Because if not, you're not touching him. Yeah, it's just, and like every version of the character, that's been the case. And it's, if he was able to control himself at all, he'd just be the most powerful one, period. Like that's kind of, that seems to have always been the case, or kind of the, anyway, so I find that character interesting, and I do think they did a good job with the Bruce Banner flip card. Although, I take a little bit of issue with the card Bruce Banner and Jessica Walters as well. The flip, the flip card, that would help if I spelled that correctly.
Jennifer Walters.
Jennifer, thank you.
Yeah, Jennifer Walters.
Yeah,
I remember.
The sensational She-Hulk. The reason that I take issue with these cards is because they're flip cards. I don't mind the fact that they're making modal cards that can also transform. It reminds me very much of the More Than Meets the Eye, like Transformers cards. Great. Like zero issue. I'm all on board with it. However, the front face of these cards being cheap means that you can like cascade into them or like free cast them in dumb, stupid ways that you really shouldn't be able to, in my opinion.
Sure.
No, absolutely. Sure. I don't disagree.
Yeah, because like if you have, say, Helping Hand, and you reanimate Jennifer Walters, I'm pretty sure you can have her come in as the sensational She-Hulk. Or if you like, which that's dumb. You shouldn't be able to do that. Like, just
this
straight
is
up.
magic. What are you talking about?
Now, okay, I love cheating stuff in. I love it. And I wouldn't feel this way if Valky, God of Lies, didn't create a precedent, right? So Valky, God of Lies is a modal double face card with a 2-drop on the front and a 7-drop Planeswalker on the back. They literally rewrote the way Cascade works, so you couldn't do that with this card. You could no longer Cascade into a 2-drop and play a 7-drop. They rewrote the rules of the game to prevent people from doing that.
Sure.
And now they created cards specifically designed to do that?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What's up with that? Anyway.
Right? That is interesting. I wonder why.
Maybe they saw that specific kind of design space and they're like, you know what?
Let's try it.
We know it's broken.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can balance it.
I guess. But I don't know. It's I need to
balance.
Yeah, it's a thing. I find, I guess I don't know. I don't think Helping Hand works, but if you have ways to cast, anyway, it's or free casting is the trick. Anyway, there are a lot of ways.
Without having to pay its casting costs.
Yes, if you have an effect that says like play a card with mana cost 1 without paying its casting cost, you can free cast Bruce Banner and get the Incredible Hulk. Yeah, which it's.
Sure.
Yep.
I find anyway, so that feels like okay. I'm over here literally reanimating stuff, and I'm like, yo, this feels like cheating. Because I mean, why have standards when you can have double standards?
But reanimating already feels like cheating. So what are you really? You're not doing anything different.
I guess, but like, I don't know.
There's a lot of cards.
Airbending is the other one. If you airbend your 1-drop, you can cast the Incredible Hulk for 2. That kind of stuff. Sure. It seems nuts.
There's a lot of cards. There's a lot of cards in this set. And granted, I've played mostly Jumpstart so far.
Okay.
We played a little bit of Limited, but
we did play
even
Limited.
Even in Jumpstart, a lot of these cards, it feels like cheating.
Yeah.
Like they're so good. it feels like cheating. Like, especially like going right back to the Whiplash pack. The Whiplash pack with Jumpstart, the way those cards are put together, that it just, yeah.
The synergies are just so dialed in. Yeah, it's just
it's like they just took all of the best cards that could do the things that work for each other, and they just like, we're just gonna put these all together. Here you go. Like
why not?
It just feels. I played a lot of Jumpstart. I played every single Jumpstart product except for Lord of the Rings because, well,
we played a little of Lord of the Rings,
exist,
but it got very expensive.
Sure, yeah, that's a thing.
Oh my gosh.
Marvel so far, like, feels the most explosive.
Okay.
Oh.
I feel like Marvel, just the way things are put together, it feels like it's the most explosive Jumpstart set.
Ooh.
Every pack, every 2 packs that I put together, I've either gone 2-0 or I've gone 0-2. Like there's no in between.
Oh, there's no tiebreaker.
Kind of sounds like a lot of sealed environments these days, but okay, yeah, I got you. Interesting.
I'm just saying that it definitely, like, Marvel feels very, very. Yeah. I'm not going to say broken, but there's just a lot of synergy.
Anytime we play Jumpstart, yeah, it is non-Marvel. We usually, you do. It's 1-1, and then you have a tiebreaker a lot of the time.
Yeah, a lot of the time you'll go 3 games. You know, you'll 1-1, and then that third, the tiebreaker. But so far with Marvel, it's I have played 7 Jumpstart games, best of 3, and I have won 2-0 every single one of them.
Wow.
Like, just,
and
it's
random
crazy.
packs too.
And it's completely random.
Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Love it.
Very cool. Huh.
It's fitting. I feel like Marvel should be exciting and powerful. Like I feel like that is a brand thing, right? That's something Marvel should do.
It does make sense.
Superheroes and villains.
Well, I mean, their name is Marvel, for goodness sake. I mean, it's literally like synonymous with spectacle. Like, it better be. Like, you know, if things aren't marvelous, what are we doing here, right?
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
I
love it. Okay. So, Donnie, thank you for that question about favorite hero. I'm going to turn it back to you guys. So, Jen, do you want to start? Who's your favorite hero as far as Marvel's concerned?
My favorite hero for Marvel. Again, I'm also not a huge Marvel fan. Like, comic books I love, don't get me wrong, but like independent ones.
Nice.
But I've seen Marvel movies, right? And all of that. Like, I mean, I absolutely love Black Panther. Don't get me wrong. Like, love Black Panther. And I'm super excited for the pre-con. I'm super excited for all the cards. The one that comes in the welcome deck is also really good. But I also play a whole lot of mono white. So, you know, like that's Black Panther right there. But yeah, that's and I've also really that one right
Claws
there.
of Basque.
This is the least expensive of the ones that come in the welcome decks right now. I was looking at prices just before this because I need these cards in my life. But this one looks really good. I think this one looks like a ton of fun. But I also really like Monica. What is it? Monica Rambeau. There's a Boros Monica. And I got to play that one when we did a little limited. Donnie and I kind of did pre-release at home, and we each had 6 packs. And I got to play with the prowess thing. And I got Thor, who does the prowess. And then I got Monica, and I played those. And that was a blast. This card was a ton of fun right here.
Sick.
Pretty sure this won me the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. This was a good one. I enjoyed this one.
Yep.
So yeah, she's one of the ones that is definitely not something I knew about before the set, but something I'm very interested in now. And I would love to learn more. I would love to learn more about the character. And that's just because now it's in a Magic set, and I think it's amazing, and she does amazing things. So yeah,
Sweet.
She's one of my favorites right now.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, Donnie. What you got?
Hero?
Yeah.
Or villain. It could be, I mean, villains are on the table, but yeah.
I mean, well, I'm going to say Deadpool.
He's always going to say Deadpool.
Okay, fair.
Because like, I've been a Deadpool fan since day one.
Okay.
Did we buy the secret lair? Yes,
and I was super into the comics, and then
X-Men Origins Wolverine came out, and you were like, "Yes, this is my boy," right? Right?
And like I have followed Deadpool. Like I remember the Cable comics where Cable cuts him up into like 8 different pieces and then buries his body in different places all over the world. And then somebody finds the fucking head, and here we go. We're back at it again.
That sounds like the most ridiculous quest ever. I love it. Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
I need to read that run now. Thank you.
Definitely Deadpool is gonna be my favorite Marvel hero, probably for all time. But again, like I like those kinds of characters. Like they're heroes, but they're not really heroes.
The anti-hero.
You know, like Venom.
Yes,
I love the dichotomy. I love the dichotomy of the whole Venom character. And then ones, especially like now that we've got the movies and you've got a better idea in your head of like who Eddie Brock is and how he interacts with the symbiote. Just
the movies are hilarious. I love the movies.
Venom's not a bad guy. Like he's just not. He makes some questionable decisions.
Right.
Does.
He's got a little bit of impulse control going on there. But yeah, it's funny because I was watching YouTube videos the other day and somebody had the scene of Eddie in the convenience store where the guy's trying to hold up the old lady and Venom's like, bad guy. And Eddie's like, yep. And then Venom just comes out and just like tells the guy he's gonna fucking eat him if he ever sees him again.
Wow.
And that's that writing for like Deadpool and Carnage and Venom. The writing for those comics just really like it just gets me.
I love it. Excellent. When you have a villain that's that popular, you got to keep them around. But how do you keep them around still just being a villain? Like, let's mix it up. I'm here for it.
I mean, really, if you think about it, everybody is a villain in somebody else's story.
That's what I'm always saying.
That's a fun inverse to the hero or to the very popular, slogan or that adage that everyone's the hero of their own story. I love that idea that we're all villains in someone else's. Yep. That's actually really fun. Yep. I hadn't thought of it that way actually, but I love it. Yeah. Excellent. Sweet.
It's true. The whole thing.
I love it. All right, so we have been going for over an hour now. Thank you so much. This has been awesome. I'm more than happy to keep you for as long as you wish. Was there anything else you want to touch on before we bring this thing in for a landing?
There's one more card that's really cool.
Fire away.
I mean, there's many cards that are really cool, but I think Falcon and Red Wing is really amazing. This is a mono white human bird hero, and I already have a bird deck. So this just belongs there. This card right here, it's flying. It's a 1/2 for 3. But whenever Falcon and Red Wing deal combat damage to a player, you create that many 1/1 white bird creature tokens with flying, and then you put a +1/+1 counter on Falcon and Red Wing. So this can be your commander. This can be great in just a bird deck itself. I literally have a bird deck that is mostly Tempest Hawks, but this card is going to go in there. This to me.
I have a bird deck as well that I feel very strongly about. Somehow I wasn't aware of this. I need to get this going. So I have to ask,
it's good.
Is it Castrol or Choco?
For me, it is blue and white. It's Azorius. It is no. What the heck is that card's name? It's blue and white. It's the one that lets you choose 3 different things. Came out in Bloomberg. That right there.
Castrol the Windcrescent. The correct bird commander. Yeah, I appreciate
it. Yeah. I had so many options when I wanted to build Tempest Hawk. I put it out there and I asked everyone, okay, who is the best bird commander, right? And I went back and forth with so many different things. And then it was Quinn who said Castrol. And I went, this card is so amazing. You're attacking with all these birds and then you get all these triggers every time.
It's so good. Yeah.
So
No,
good.
Castrol the Wind's Crested, if you ever want to make any kind of like Azorius flyer, just build it birds and go Castrol. It's great. I had a Castrol deck for a long time. Actually, there was another, it was like Kangi, like Azorius bird deck before Bloomborough. And and the moment, of course, and the moment Castrol showed up, it was like, oh, this is the commander for this deck I already have.
It's beautiful.
I must confess, I did take Castrol. I did modify it when Final Fantasy came out because of Choco. Secret Paradise. I do have that.
Choco was one of the options. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And it because that allowed me to put Birds of Paradise in my bird deck, so I couldn't not do it. Yep.
So now that you've looked at the mono white falcon, look up Falcon Winged Wonder.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. We're here for the birds today.
Let's go. I love me some birds. Falcon Winged
because
not bird typed.
It's not bird typed.
It's not.
But
it's a human hero.
It makes a bird, and that bird, when it attacks, lets you surveil one.
Oh, Red Wing's a separate. Okay, all right. I'm not mad at that.
Sure,
nice.
That's fine too.
Right. So if you're in Azorius Flyers,
who doesn't love a good Azorius Flyers deck?
Like between Falcon and Vulture, the other night in Jumpstart, those two cards like brought me back from the brink of death.
Amazing.
Interesting.
And enabled me to get the win because I was drawing 2 or 3 cards, and I was getting to look at my top deck, and it just, Corey got me down to like 3 life. He was at 4, and then as soon as I had Falcon out, and then as soon as Vulture came down, it was like game over in 2 turns.
Sick.
It just swapped the tide so quickly.
Amazing.
But I think mono blue flyers, Azorius flyers, mono white flyers, tons of flying support in this set. It's amazing.
I love flyers. I need that shirt. Flying wins games. That is a whole thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Really.
And that's true for every format. Like as somebody who's played Azorius Flyers and Commander plenty of times, like with I had Rally of Wings, otherwise no overruns. It was just punch, and it can get you there. You can play playing aggro in Commander, and I don't mean like just creature based strategy. Like genuine aggro is so much fun. I love it. Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm a big fan. I agree. Absolutely.
On another random related note, did you know Coastal Piracy is selling for under $1 because of how many times it's been reprinted? And how many?
That's a beautiful thing.
That's exciting. Yeah.
It's a good.
Keep reprinting it.
It's kind of like I love that we keep seeing more black market connections, even though we're getting it in a small quantity each time. Like it's in this commander deck or this commander deck.
Yeah, because I think it's under $10 now for the first time in a while.
It's nice to see. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
one of the things that I really love about what they did with Marvel here, sorry, honey, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're fine.
I love that the art is Marvel. The commander decks, all the reprints, it's Marvel. All of the Jumpstart product, anything that's a reprint, it's Marvel.
The Soul Rings, the Arcane Signets, the lands, like it's all Marvel.
The Arcane Signets are specific to the decks.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh. Love it when they do stuff like that. Command towers too. Yeah. I love the art. Makes me so happy. When it's all like when they did Fallout and when they did Warhammer and you really get the in-universe experience.
Oh yeah. No, I love that. And honestly, giving us more reprints is always good. And then I think flavoring reprints is just such a home run every time. You know, because like we just give us more of a card we already know, we already like it. We don't have to memorize new interactions. Just
just give us the good stuff.
Give us the good stuff.
Black market connections. I love this card.
It's so funny. I like Black Market Connections. It is a good card. I think it's a little overrated. I'm not gonna lie. But
I think it's a blast. I love it.
Yeah.
I don't play it in every single black deck. I know people that play it in every single deck they can run it in. There's definitely a time and a place, but when you can get it out, it feels really good. I think it's a fun card.
I can appreciate that. I've also died to it most times I've played it. So, yeah.
I mean, same thing with Bolus of Citadel, right?
Yep.
Bolus of Citadel saying you're either going to win or you're going to kill yourself. That's just the nature of mono black.
Yeah. It is what it is. Now, to be fair, it makes for exciting games, and that should ultimately be the point. So friggin' ball, rock out, like do it.
You gotta try, right?
No, I'm all for making playing cards that I know are bad because they're fun. Yeah, A+, dude, go for it. Like that Sentry deck that I'm building. I absolutely put Loxodon Peacekeeper in it. Is that card any good? God no.
Sure, why not?
Why not? Like cards like this that are giving my opponent genuine advantages and like are just putting stuff onto the field even if it's not benefiting me. I'm like,
sure.
Yes, let's do it. I'm all for it.
Sure. It's like what was the one Veggie used to play all the time? There was a worm. Right?
Oh,
when
Tempting Worm.
Everyone got to play something.
Yes.
Everyone used to dump your hand out.
No, Tempting Worm, best 2-drop in Commander. Like it's
Absolutely.
a 5/5 for 2. When it comes into play, each opponent may put any number of artifacts, creatures, enchantments, or lands from their hand into play.
I used to run this in Glunch. It was pretty perfect in there.
So fun. I love it.
Good stuff.
Everyone playing Spell Slingers is like, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah. And you have your one, and I'm across the table in the Reanimator deck with like 3 of my big dumb 9-drops in hand, being like, oh, yes.
Yep.
like what am I gonna do with these? Like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah. No discard outlet. Doesn't matter. We're good. Love it.
Think of that. It was such a Veggie card.
Yep.
For real.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Funnily enough, Tempting Worm selling for like $9 or $10 because of that moment. It's like this is
what it does.
I feel like this is one of those where I'm really glad that the market value on this card is so high because it shows that the Magic community enjoys fun over winning sometimes, and that makes me really happy. I'm glad that that's an attitude that enough people are taking out there. So anyway,
that's a positive. I'll take it.
Absolutely. Oh,
that sounds good to me.
Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about, babe?
No, I'm just excited. There's lots of Marvel. I could talk all day about Marvel cards. I really could, but yes,
I've got 3 more.
I got nowhere to be.
I've got 3 more cards I want to talk about. The first one, let's talk about Squirrel Girl.
Okay.
Let's talk about just mono green.
And then the one that comes in Jumpstart too.
Stompy.
So
let's
Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, 4/4 for 4. Whenever she enters or attacks, you create a 1/1 squirrel, okay? And she has this ability where you pay 4 to create X squirrels, where X is the number of squirrels you control. What if Krenko did squirrels? Kind of.
Yeah.
And the fact that Squirrel Girl doesn't tap.
Yes. So yeah, you can you can do that any number of times.
It's repeatable. So cards like Gaia's Cradle and any of the cradles or the one Tree Folk that triples your mana, or like any of those things turn this into an absolute game changer. You
can go infinite with it fairly easily too. Like very easily. Cryptolith Rite or like Enduring Vitality, I think it is, where it allows all your creatures to tap for mana. Insidious Roots also works because it gives if you're in black, because you have the all your squirrels can now tap for mana. And then Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu, is another card that I wanted to talk about. So because it goes infinite alongside Squirrel Girl and a Cryptolith Rite style effect, and you just make all of the squirrels. All of them.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. It's I just like Squirrel Girl is another Marvel character that like it's not on anybody's or not on a lot of people's even top 10 lists. But the comics are chef's kiss. Like that story is it's amazing.
Excellent.
It's worth looking into if you're going down the rabbit hole. It's absolutely worth looking into.
I might have to check that out because this is one of those characters I was completely unaware of until this set. So yeah,
there are a lot of them.
Yes, but I love that they're willing to do the deep cuts. I love that they're willing to go there. That was my thing. It's like the Marvel universe is so big.
It's massive.
Like it is.
It's huge.
And we're only seeing a percentage of it with this set.
Right.
We've got 4 or 5 more sets coming.
For Marvel.
Oh wow.
Think about that.
That's bonkers.
It's there's going to be an insane amount of stuff, and if they keep it up, if we see all the sets, maybe we do, maybe we don't. I don't know. I can't see that far into the future. Because it's not like we're going to get 2 or 3 Marvel sets a year.
Right.
Maybe we get 1. So we're looking at more Marvel cards over the next at least 5 years.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff that's in the crates that they can dig up, and a lot of people are going to get really, really excited
People
about
have been speculating about what they think the next Marvel sets are going to be like. Everyone thinks there has to be a dedicated X-Men set.
The next one's either going to be X-Men or Avengers. It has to be
right.
In order to keep up this momentum. Those are the 2 biggest.
Oh yeah, and like
properties.
Both of those properties have plenty of deep cuts, but like between the heroes themselves, their rogues galleries and then all the different like iterations, like all the different runs, all the different generations of characters because you could do an Avengers set and you could have like new Avengers in there, or a lot of like the number of obscure characters who have worked alongside the Avengers that could come in for like, oh my goodness, that's like paring that down is going to be tough. Yeah.
X-Men, you've got
oh my goodness,
Uncanny X-Men, you've got the new X-Men, you've got West Coast Avengers, you've got East Coast Avengers, you've got like all of the groups that are from Canada. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Like,
just go pick up a Marvel encyclopedia. It's
like we got Winter Soldier in this one. We got Wolverine in this one, but did we get Sabretooth?
Oh,
yeah, I suppose not.
Did we get Omega Red?
I don't even know what that is.
Omega Red is Winter Soldier's opposite.
All right, yeah.
But then you've got like Alpha Team and like all these other. There's so much stuff in the Marvel universe that I'm really excited about.
There are full-on Marvel encyclopedia books you can buy that will tell you all about these characters.
Exactly.
Holy moly! Why do I need these in my life now? I feel like I need these. This is what happens, Wizards. Look what you did. Now I need to know.
But that's what Marvel wanted. That's the reason why.
This is why Marvel agreed to this. Yep.
Your ideal audience, I swear.
They did this licensing deal. I guarantee you, Marvel was like, wait a minute. We're going to sell residual products for the next decade off of this.
I mean, look at the way we're obsessed with magic, and now they're giving us this other door into something new that's still magic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel like the right Universes Beyond property can do that. The number of crossover, like... I feel like the Venn diagram for comic book fans, or even people who are just comic book curious, and Magic fans, or people who are Magic curious, is really big, And so the number of people who've been reading Marvel comics who like were aware of Magic and maybe had some friends who played it, were like thinking, maybe one of these days I'll give it a try. This is the best reason. And how many people?
Today is not day.
Today's the day. And how many people are playing Magic and are now getting like introduced to these characters, or maybe being reminded of certain characters and they used to read. Now all of a sudden, like, maybe I should go check out what's going on there. Like, this is such a good property for that. Oh my goodness.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is that if Marvel does well off of this, the next logical progression is there's going to be an anime set. I don't know what property it's going to be. I don't know, but
Avatar wasn't anime, right? Avatar kind of had an anime feel, but it wasn't anime.
Yeah, right? Avatar was Nickelodeon, like, created, like, engineering an anime, if that makes sense. Like, it's, so it's, I think true anime fans wouldn't accept it as one, but I think, but it's, I don't know, that's, how much of a purist do you want to be, I think, with that one.
Sure.
But yeah,
I'm sure the YouTube comments will fill up on.
Please do.
That
like, sound off in the comments, and on wherever you're listening to this, please, because I'm very curious. Yeah, would you consider Avatar an anime? I'm very anyway, but it's one of those where if they did like a Dragon Ball, set.
Oh my God, yes.
People would lose their mind.
And I wouldn't correct someone saying finally we're getting an anime. I wouldn't be like, but there
No.
was Avatar. Like I definitely would not pick that fight. You know,
Nope.
let me tell you what.
Not picking that fight.
Nope.
No, I haven't even thought about Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Dragon Ball is it's a huge property. It's got a ton of background. Like, we're never going to see One Piece and Magic. We know that One Piece is way too successful on its own.
See Marvel and Magic because of Disney, right? Because of Lorcana. But look, like, we have Marvel and Magic.
I mean,
And prior to Riftbound coming out, there was the Arcane Secret Lair. You know, so these kind of crossovers aren't unheard of. You know, like One Piece. If the One Piece card game though, I would be shocked.
They already have a successful property under One Piece.
Yeah,
like,
I'd be surprised if they'd be willing to do that. Yeah.
I would be shocked. It would be. I would lose my mind.
It'd be cool.
We'd go
like I would be so far in the tank that it would be ridiculous. I mean,
okay. Here's a proposal. I'm sure legally there's no world in which this could work. Could Netflix give the rights to the live action One Piece to Magic?
God! It would depend on how well the Netflix contract reads.
I would be shocked if they'd have the rights to do that.
But I don't know. It would.
Yeah, I don't know. We're living in a weird time.
It wouldn't be like the best One Piece set ever, but it would still be good. Like, it would still be good. It would still be good. I haven't watched the new season yet, but
highly recommend.
I need to. Well, I mean, I am on episode 800 something of my most recent rewatch of One Piece.
Holy nuts, dude!
I try to rewatch it every year, but you don't have to watch
every year.
You can cut out.
That's what I'm saying.
You can cut out like 30% of it. Like,
see, that's why I don't watch it.
There's a bunch of filler, but there's a cheat sheet. There's a cheat sheet that tells you what you should and shouldn't and don't have to watch. Because the ones that you don't have to watch are recapped in all of the other ones.
Sound like you were talking about comics. Look at that.
Right? Yeah. Well, earlier in this episode, I mentioned that I haven't watched the One Piece anime, but I am watching the live action, and I'm watching it with people who have watched the One Piece anime. So I'm getting the commentary, I'm getting the fan commentary. That's the way to do it. That's thoroughly delightful, if I may say.
And really, like, they're 20-minute episodes. They're not even full half hours. You can watch 30 episodes in a day, just in the background. Like,
and you can be impressed on how they managed to fill 20 minutes of content where nothing happens. Anyway, yeah.
Sometimes. But generally, those are the episodes that they tell you to skip.
Exactly, yeah. I tried. After watching the first live action season and thoroughly enjoying it, I did pull up the anime and watch about 14 episodes. And the one episode that it was literally like Zoro trying to run up a muddy hill for 20 minutes, I was like, I am out. I can't do this. If this is the experience that, nope. I'm sorry.
There are definitely some episodes like that. I can't lie to you.
Which, if that's not a deal breaker for you, enjoy what you enjoy and don't let this crotchety old boner on the internet tell you you're doing anything wrong, okay?
So I've watched the whole thing probably twice. And I didn't know about the cheat sheet until I don't know, just a few years ago. And I think it was during the pandemic, and I would just go to YouTube and find the One Piece series and just have it running in the background. And then I found the cheat sheet. Yeah. And then I found the cheat sheet, and I would just like go through it and like, okay, we watched these episodes, we're skipping these, and it just like, you could probably watch the whole thing and under a couple of months and just your free time.
See, I wouldn't mind that. And I've also heard there's certain arcs that are pretty cool. So like I might, watch One Piece the way that people read comics, where like, what runs do I really want to pay attention to?
Or really, if you just watch the movies in order, there's like 7 or 8 different movies, but if you just watch those in order, you get most of it. Oh. Yeah, no, absolutely. You get most of it if you do it that way. I just started rewatching Stampede. And that, again, it's a really, really good one. But Yeah,
Wait.
I'm a One Piece fan.
Nice. Okay, good to know. Yeah, well, that's one of those where there's definitely enough material there. If Magic wanted to do a full One Piece set, like they could go hard on that if they got the rights ever, which I'd be shocked by. Any other anime properties? I'm just curious.
Naruto.
Okay.
There's so many. He could go
Naruto,
on for days.
Inuyasha.
Ooh, yep.
If you wanted to get a little bit weird, there's a series called Get Backers.
Ooh, okay.
Which I think just because of the characters and like some of their abilities and this, that, and the other thing, I think it would be a great Universes Beyond set because it's got like you've got the Unlimited Fortress and you've got the leaders of all of the different factions and the kings and
we do love things with factions.
You need to have something with depth. And Get Backers is one of those that has that background where you could definitely dig up 350 cards, no fucking problem. Like,
all right,
like it's done. You could completely and totally do it.
I'm not familiar with this one. I'll have to check that out. Yeah,
it's great. It's one of those animes it's very well written. The art is amazing, but it doesn't take itself too seriously. Those are my favorite kinds of animes. Like where the two pseudo heroes, like the main characters, are just a couple of real dipshits.
Sweet.
But they're like the most powerful people in the whole story.
Okay.
And it's just it's crazy. But yeah, no, I think that Naruto definitely has the backlog to pull off a Magic set. Get Backers could do it.
Okay.
People would lose their mind if anime became Magic.
But I think I'm just saying I think that's the next level. That's where it's gonna go.
I could definitely see that being successful for them.
Well, and I mean they did do the Cowboy Bebop promos with Thunder Junction, so like they understand that people are interested.
The audience is 100% there.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's something we have coming.
Like I'm sure at some point we could see a Studio Ghibli Secret Lair. Or
goodness.
You know,
because give me Studio
Ghibli. the backlog of Ghibli.
They could go. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know,
that would be a blast.
Oh,
see now
I would love that. I would love that.
I
see that. Whole set with
that's a commander table that I want to sit at. Like I want to be playing Ponyo versus Totoro versus like No Face from Spirited Away. Like what else we got?
Nausicaa, Valley of the Winds.
Yes. Kiki.
Like Living Service, Pompoko. You've got like all of that stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I'm here for it.
Definitely. That would be amazing.
Oh yeah, Ponyo Merfolk. Let's do this.
Oh right. That would be great.
Amazing.
That would be good. That'd be good.
Ridiculous.
But back to Marvel.
Marvel. Right. One at a time. Yeah. One universe round at a time.
The next card that I'm really super excited about is Storm Windrider.
What is this card?
It's Selesnya.
Ah, yes. Storm Windrider. In the main set, 4/4 for 4. Flying. Creatures with flying can attack you or block creatures you control. Whenever you cast a spell that targets one or more creatures, those creatures gain flying till end of turn.
It's like Sandworm Convergence on steroids. Like this one's just wild to me.
Selesnya, I've got like probably 3 new decks in my head.
Doni and I reversed on Marvel. I went, I like Rakdos, I like Grixis. He went, I like Selesnya.
Wait a minute.
The longest time I've been fighting like Selesnya, it's Enchantress. Like that's what Selesnya does best. It's Enchantress and go wide, right? Mm-hmm. That's what it does best. Storm changes the dynamic because flying is not something that you get a lot of in green.
Right.
True.
This can give your 7/6 scaled worm flying.
Why would you want to give a scaled worm flying?
Why wouldn't you want to punch someone in the face for seven?
Clearly.
You know,
Yeah.
Craw giant. Let's put wings on a craw giant. Right?
I'm in.
But
I'm
you
so
have
in.
to have it altered if you're doing that. I want to
Like,
see the art of it with its little wings.
You know what? I got this. We got this in the Black Panther Commander deck.
This came in the Wakanda.
This is
we got a blank.
This is a non hologram stamp blank.
Yeah.
And it was just just in the middle of the deck. It was just in the middle of the deck.
On it, right? Someone to do some art.
And if you're talking about you want me to do an altar, get an altar done of Craw Giant with wings, I'm gonna call Modfly and I'm gonna be like, hey buddy, you want to do something for me?
Yeah.
At a convention once, I let Grem borrow a couple of my tokens, and I still have. And they went in sleeves immediately, and they pulled off a Dark Depths combo in the game we were at. So that I actually have a Grem drawn Merit Lage. I
love Grem so much.
Grem's the best. So that's how my first interaction in person with Grem was, what do you like to play? I need to make you a token.
Yep.
Amazing.
And I think I got a flying blue zombie, and that's because I played. Yeah, and that was amazing. I still have it.
And then we got Grem made that
oh, and a glunch. I got a glunch.
Phyrexian Eyes. A completed glunch.
Yes!
I have it.
I'm about to say, I feel like we need to be showing off our Grem tokens now. Actually, give me just a moment. I do need to go grab that.
Oh, yes, please.
Dig for it.
Sorry, I'm back.
No
worries. Jen's trying to find hers too. So
I did literally purchase a Dark Depths not too long ago, just so I could put it in one of my decks, so that I could.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. So that I could play my Grem Merit Lage. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, my camera's inverted for the video feed. I need to change that. Just a second, everyone.
Put it closer to the camera, babe.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, that's so good. Oh my goodness.
and like it was just one of those things where I asked Grem if they could do it, and Grem was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." Yeah. Here, it was
glorious. That's one of my favorite things ever.
I love them very much.
Yes.
Oh, the best. Oh my goodness. Oh, fantastic stuff. Okay, but Storm Moonrider.
Storm turns all that stuff upside down and gives you flying support in green, which is something that traditionally struggles with flyers. And between this and Sandworm Convergence, I want to give my Sandworms flying.
As you should. Well, and the thing that's so clever about this design too is like, okay, white does flyers, but green doesn't do flyers. So we need to be able to bestow flying. Okay, what kind of trigger do we want to do for that? Well, if we're targeting stuff, green does pump spells.
Spells.
Yeah, pump spells, fight spells,
all that stuff.
Like all of those. Yeah, removal half the time targets your stuff. So sure, exactly. It just lines up with what green's already doing so cleanly. Yeah, that's a fun card to build around for sure. Yeah, I dig it.
I'm really excited about that one. And then lastly, I want to talk about the Vision.
The Vision.
Wait,
which Vision?
The Vision.
The Vision is the name?
Yep. The Vision.
Ah, okay. 2/5 colorless for 4 flying vigilance. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. I love the names: Solar Beam, Destiny Controller, Technopathy.
Right?
That sounds made up. Anyway, Technopathy is just draw a card, which you got to have that as a mode. And you can also you can either give Vision Indestructible or Double Strike are the other two options. So okay.
All right. So
that's pretty good.
You know how we were talking about equipment earlier?
Those are non-creature spells. Yeah.
Equipment are non-creature spells.
Correct.
So I think that if someone was angling for a colorless,
like a colorless equipment,
a colorless transformer, this is going to be the drug of choice.
Interesting.
Because and then you can blink it, you can do a lot of stuff.
Interesting.
And there's so many good colorless cards in the set. We've got Ultron, we've got some of the equipment that we've already touched on.
Mm-hmm.
There are some
there are what's the other one? We got Affinity back in this set.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that?
We even have colorless instants now, so yeah.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
We have all sorts of colorless stuff.
So you can even be triggering this on your opponent's turn if you want. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw it somewhere.
That's wild.
I can't remember the name of it, but it's a 10/10 for 11, but it's got affinity for artifacts. And with the amount of just silly thing, you can play with, it's colorless, so you can play with all of the artifact lands, all 5 colors.
Oh, yep.
Because they don't matter.
That's true.
So it's going to trigger for, if you've got any artifact matters triggers, that's going to matter. But just the fact that you can give your commander double strike for just playing the game.
Yeah, seems good. Was Panther Robot the one you were thinking of?
Yes, Panther Robot. That's the one. Right. It's also in the Black Panther deck.
Nice. Yeah, 8/8 for 10. Artifact cat robot with affinity for artifacts, and then reach and trample, which is a great keyword combo. God, I love that. Yep.
A lot of keywords there.
Mm-hmm.
Anything with affinity gets my attention. And the fact that this is colorless, you can cheat it. It's not going to die. It's not a glass cannon. It actually has some meat on it. Yeah, this card is gonna punch some people in the face.
Yeah, Mirror Enforcer getting yet another glow up. Yeah,
mm-hmm. Yeah. I made this name the other day. As soon as I saw this, I was like, "Ooh, this is another Rite of Replication target."
Oh my god! I mean, sure, why not? Yeah, absolutely.
Why not? Why not make 5/8/8s? Come on, let's live the dream.
Yeah, get after it. Why not?
No, the Vision. That's the Vision. That's another character that I really, really like the lore of, and I was surprised when they made it colorless. I thought it was at least going to be maybe mono white, or maybe 2-color, because they've done a lot of 2 colors in throughout the set. Mm-hmm. But the fact that because he is an artifact creature and they made him colorless, that's just, I've always wanted a mono brown deck, as I like to call it.
Yes.
And this is a great play this with grass or any of the other just big stupid dumb colorless artifacts. There's so much mana generation. You can get away with a lot of stuff without color now.
And I love going mono brown, and specifically even avoiding Eldrazi, sticking to artifacts. I think would be really fun. Yeah, I'm on board with this.
Any opportunity I have to play with a Phyrexian Dreadnought, I'm going to take it.
Yes, as you should.
That's just something I'm going to do. And
that card was good back then. It's even better now.
Oh,
exactly.
As soon as we got the fling loop, it was game over. Right?
Yeah, so good.
I can play this for 1 and do 12 damage for 1 more mana. Yes, please. I would like to rinse and repeat this.
Wow. That's why this card's so pricey.
Oh,
well, it's pricey because it's Mirage and it's on the reserve list. So.
I love Mirage.
Yeah. So for anyone who's not familiar with Phyrexian Dreadnought, welcome to Magic. Welcome to Magic content, because this is the kind of thing that old heads just gush about all the time, with good reason. In this case, in some other cases, not so much. This one, absolutely. 12/12 trample for 1. When it comes into play, sacrifice any number of creatures with total power 12 or more, or bury it, which is destroy it, can't be regenerated. So they have eroded it to sacrifice. So giving it indestructible doesn't get around that. But you have to. But it is still an enters trigger. this isn't as an additional cost to cast it, which is how they would template it if they designed it today. But they didn't design it today. They designed this back in the 90s. So, yeah, and so... Yep. So if you have something like a Hushbringer or a Strict Proctor that prevents ETBs, done. You just have a 12/12 for 1. Sweet, which is fun. Or, as Donnie was saying, if you have an instant speed way to fling it, it enters, and then in response to its trigger, just chuck it at somebody, and you still have a 12-power dude for a second, you know? Or, I mean, even, like, worst case, you could even use it to just crew something that has a high crew cost. Or, like, you have that power for a second, if nothing else.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff with this. Unfortunately, spacecraft, you can only station as a sorcery, unfortunately, because otherwise, my goodness, that'd be great. But anyway.
So I think the best combo that I've found for Phyrexian Dreadnought is Impact Tremors and Fling. Because you cast it for 1, you do 12, then you pay 1 red mana and you do 12 more damage. Like, that's 24 damage.
Is it Impact Tremors? Is that the one that
does 12 damage?
Something.
Oh, no, that's right. Terror of the Peaks. There's another card that does that, though.
Yeah.
There's an enchantment that does it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's an enchantment that does it.
Is it? Yeah. Oh, I don't remember what it's called.
It's like something.
Seismic, a snow.
Look at us all go. Ugh.
I'm going to. Okay, so I'm going to the Scryfall listing for Terror of the Peaks. I'm copying its rules text and doing an Oracle search on that.
Okay, that's a good way to do it.
Well, I need to change it a little bit. So get out the whenever another. Dang it. All right, nope. This isn't getting there from here.
It's a red enchantment.
Yeah, it's a red enchantment for like 5. Again, please feel free to scream at your phones.
It's like 4 or 5 bananas. And I'm trying to complete. Where's Gavin when we need him?
Right. Okay.
Warstorm Surge. It's Warstorm.
Warstorm Surge. There you go.
Surge.
Thank you.
Got it.
Yes, Warstorm Surge. Right. So yeah, Warstorm Surge is in play. You cast Phyrexian Dreadnought for 1. You do 12 damage to your opponent. Then you pay 1 red to fling it. 24 damage in a single turn for 2 mana. That's pretty hot.
That's legit.
Like,
oh yeah.
That's a beautiful thing. And if you can in any way recur, like Flame Shadow Conjuring or anything like that, if you can get to bring the Phyrexian Dreadnought back out from your graveyard into play.
Wow.
Gross.
All of a sudden everyone's looking this card up like, what is this? No, don't do it.
Phyrexian Dreadnought also, with it costing only 1, like there's so many effects that can reanimate cheap creatures. They can all grab this. Your Helping Hands, Unearths, all of those are in play with this. So good. Yeah, and they're also like your trinket mages that allow you to search your library for an artifact that costs 1 or less. After you grab your Soul Ring, also grab this. You know.
Yep. Absolutely.
Wow.
So
I do. I somebody sent me a message a couple days ago. And I guess in Legacy.
This is the Avengers thing. Yeah.
Which one?
And Crystal.
She's Gruul.
She's Gruul.
She was in like one of the commander decks.
Inhuman Princess?
Yes.
That's the one.
So Crystal and Fantasticar.
Yes. That's the ones you were talking about the other day.
A lot of people are like, these cards, we need to watch these cards because I guess the line with Fantasticar right now is Lotus, Mox, Fantasticar, Trinisphere, and you get 16 damage in a single turn.
That seems good.
Wild.
Which is just like, wait, what? What just happened? I got how many 4/4s with flying and haste?
Yeah, so fantastic. Whenever you cast your 4th non-creature spell each turn, you may sacrifice the Fantastic card. If you do, you create 4 colorless constructs with flying and haste. Yeah.
Oh.
4 non-creature spells. That's not that hard to do.
No.
That's interesting.
Huh. Okay.
So
And colorless again. So
yeah, and again,
Yeah, and
it's
Crystal,
colorless.
whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Crystal does X damage to each opponent where X is the number of colors that spell is. Interesting. So at most 5, but yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
And Crystal is Gruul, but taps for anything but black.
Colors. That's
yeah, so
right.
it's a 4-color
So
commander. Yeah.
Crystal is a new 4-color commander, which is very rare.
Yeah.
Like we don't have a whole lot of those.
It's true.
And because it's
But I
white,
think we
blue,
mentioned the
green, and
Fantastic
red.
Four pre-con, right?
Yeah, I think that one is in the Fantastic Four.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are
Those
between that and the
are,
Fantasticar. Fantasticar, again, that's another one that might find its way into Brutaclad and become a Rite of Replication target. Because if I could make copies and sacrifice those copies for mana and just keep making more and more 4/4.
I mean, sure.
All the Fantastic Four ones are technically new 4-colored commanders. They just don't have black.
Because the coolest thing about that is the Fantasticar is legendary.
Right.
So when you make a copy, it destroys the original, and then you make another copy, and then it destroys the next one, and then it destroys the next one, and then it automatically sets itself up to make more 4/4s.
Well, it doesn't. It's not the creating the constructs isn't a death trigger. Am I mistaken? Am I misunderstanding? It's whenever you cast your 4th non-creature spell, you may sacrifice the card. If you do, you make 4 colorless constructs.
Yeah. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought
sorry.
there was.
Because otherwise, that would have been bonkers.
Whenever you cast, so you have to have.
So you have to cast 4 non-creature spells in order to get 4 4/4s. That's still not a hard. Most decks could. Well, many decks could do that fairly easily if you're depending, but it does make it a little more narrow. You know, like your storm decks, your prowess decks could easily do that. So yeah, or your enchantress decks as well would have no problem pulling that off. Question is, do they want to? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but I thought it was just really interesting when
it's cool.
My buddy was like, "Hey, if you get any extras of this, let me know because these are probably going to get banned."
I don't know about banned, but yeah, I can appreciate they're very good.
Yeah, I don't know either, but like the special ball, I mean, in Legacy, that's
Oh, I mean,
16 damage in a single turn. That's almost game. Like that's
actually in Legacy, given the way the mana bases tend to work, that might be a game. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that could just end the game right there. But
somebody's like, okay, fetch, shock, sweet, all right. Ooh, say more.
Fetch, shot, ponder, like anything like that. You can definitely get there.
Good stuff. Cool.
That's
very cool. So yeah, Crystal, Inhuman Princess. I hadn't stopped to appreciate that. And yeah, the fact that they're giving us a lot of 4-color commanders. I'm curious how you guys feel about that, because on the one hand, like 4-color commanders are a thing that we have and have had for a very long time, but they've been pretty narrow. I don't know. I have mixed feelings on it, because on the one hand, like, why not just make it 5? You know, like the number of 5-color commanders we have. Okay, sure.
Sure.
But yeah. So because how strong of an identity do the 4-color combinations have?
Well, I mean, if they would pull their heads out of their asses and make all of the
Nephilim?
The Nephilim.
Nephilim,
Pull their heads out and errata of a Nephilim to be legendary.
They would make a lot of people happy.
I mean, that would just kind of flip that whole thing right over. And
it's not what they were.
I don't think there's any reason for them not to be.
Right.
Well,
are we to believe that Ravnica has multiple of these walking around? Because, like, what?
Absolutely not.
That's a good point.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it automatically sets itself up to be legendary. Like, this should be a legendary creature.
I pulled up Nephilim, right?
Yeah, they're the only Nephilim.
Yeah, I pulled up Ink Treader Nephilim, which is Crystal's color combo, the non-black. It's a 3/3 for 4. Whenever a player plays an instant or sorcery, if Ink Treader Nephilim is the only target of that spell, you copy it for each other creature that spell could target. Each copy targets a different one of those creatures. So it's like it's similar to Exata, you know?
Yeah.
Which neat.
Four.
Yeah.
But it also and that's it's literally all of them. So if you have any kind of pump spell, it literally hits everything on the battlefield. If somebody hits it with a kill spell, that targets everything. I don't know. Even
if they just errated it to say Nephilim can be your commander. Like even if they just did that.
If they just added that rule to commander where it's
right,
like these actually
if it's your commander, if it's in the command zone, it's legendary.
Yeah, it counts as legendary. Yeah.
Right, it counts as legendary.
Sure.
I have zero problem with that. Well, and there are a handful of those. Like if you go to EDH you can see there are cards that are listed as commanders for the purpose of searching because they were such a popular Rule 0 commander for so long, and the Nephilim are in there. And there's like Genju of the Fens is another one, which like or not Genju of the Fens. Genju, it's one of the Genjus. Genju of the Realms. It's a legendary enchant land for 5 that turns the land into a creature, so it's like, land creatures, 5 colors. This was from Betrayers of Kamigawa way back in the day, and like it reads like this. If they designed it today, it would say this can be your commander, but this came out in like 2005 or whatever, so it didn't.
Yeah, and it becomes an 8/12 spirit,
right? That's just neat. Like,
feels like a creature,
right?
Enchantress decks would love this.
Right?
Interesting.
Like 5-color Enchantress, imagine how much fun that would be.
Right?
No. Misusing the word fun, y'all. No.
I mean, but see, with something like this, it doesn't have to be like Shrine type
No, exactly.
Or anything like that.
It's a goofy
spirit.
5-color. Yeah, it's a goofy 5-color. It's an aura. So it itself is an enchantment. It's targeting a land. The land is becoming a creature. And that thing is a spirit. Like there's so many interesting ways you could build this, as your commander. So many different angles. Like this has a lot of little hooks on it that you can connect to, which is why it was such a popular, Rule 0 commander, even though it's not technically a legal commander. But it's like, so I would love if they made a separate list that are like eligible commanders that like this that aren't actually legal commanders by the current rules, but they just give them the pass, and the Nephilim would 100% be on that list. Yeah,
absolutely.
I think I need a Nephilim pod. Everybody build a Nephilim.
Done.
Nephilim.
That would be great. That would be amazing.
It would be fun because I would love to see how people did it.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Like with Genju, I want to enchant like my Gaia's Cradle and kill my opponents with a Gaia's Cradle.
Commander lethal on a Gaia's Cradle.
An 8/12 like legendary land that I'm punching my opponent for. Like those are the kind of corner cases in Magic that I live for. Like that's the stuff I want to do.
I love how I pulled up Dune Brood Nephilim on the visuals, but I love how you immediately thought. So, Donnie, I love how you're immediately like, I need to put Genju of the Realms on a Gaia's Cradle. Because I do the exact opposite, where it's like, I want to beat you to death with a Tranquil Thicket. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like, how tranquil are we being here, guys?
Exactly. Like that, or like beating your opponent with a Volrath Stronghold.
Yes. Like, yes.
Right, like
I love it.
How silly! Like
yes,
even a Tolarian Academy.
Heck yeah, man! Oh, so silly. I'm so here for it.
I
love this.
Anything like that. A basic land is still going to feel good, but it's not going to feel as good.
It's not going to be the same. Yeah, exactly.
There's
also like another reason to break Darksteel Citadel. We finally got there, everybody.
Oh God, yes.
Make it indestructible. Let's go. Yep.
There you go.
Or what about like one of the storage lands?
Oh, the storage.
Where's one? Dwarven
Mines.
Dwarven Mines.
Yes.
Or you've got all the storage lands where they come into play tapped. You have to tap it to put a counter on. Like, you got to jump through a bunch of hoops to do anything with it. No, fuck that. I'm just going to equip it with this, make it an 8/12, and punch you in the face with it.
Right.
I just can't get my mind off the Nephilim pod.
Dude, a full Nephilim pod, we definitely need to make that happen. Like,
right? I think that would be a blast.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
And it's funny, I feel like I would need to reread them every time.
I know, right?
Because like I can never remember what they do. Like
they're very wordy.
Oh yeah. Well, and they're 4 colors. So like, who's gonna play? Like, what decks are you putting them in? Although I guess I don't know, a 5-color deck that's just running all Nephilim would actually be kind of fun.
I mean, at that point, you're building a 5-color good stuff pile. So why not? Right. I
want to build 5-color dumb stuff. That's where I'd like to have the Nephilim. Like, I want to just find greatest hits of goofy card designs and let's just put them all together. And it'll probably do stuff that's decent, like more often than not, because if the cards are goofy and fun, they'll probably click together in ways you don't anticipate. And I'm here for it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I agree.
Because it's not just the one of the greatest things about Commander for me is the fact that it's not just about your deck.
Right.
Like you built your deck to do a thing, you've got your game plan, but you have 3 other opponents that are playing cards that could interact with your stuff in ways you never even considered.
Unexpected interactions. Those
and I think that's one of the most exciting things about Commander, especially playing with as many different people as we get to play with.
Heck yeah.
Every single game is something different. And that's one of the things that just keep me coming back to Commander.
Oh yeah. Yeah, don't be afraid to play combo pieces even if you don't have the full combo in your deck, because you never know when someone's going to give you something to work off of. Yeah.
Exactly.
Also run your clones. Just
yes, please. Yes. So many.
Everyone should have a Vesuva in their deck because you know what? If you need to copy somebody else's legendary land, you get to do that now.
Honestly, yeah.
And clones are just fun. They're just fun in any game. Exactly. And there's so many of them.
You never know when your opponent's going to have a card that's just simply better than yours. You never know.
It's amazing.
Clever Impersonator.
Clever Impersonator is one of my favorite blue cards in the entire format. Like
what's the other one that copies a creature in anyone's graveyard?
You can.
Oh
yeah. Right.
Like. There's so many good ones out there.
Body Double? Is that the one?
Body Double.
There you go. And it's not,
copy
5 mana?
Yeah.
5 mana is not bad.
Creature.
And you can grab anything.
Creature.
Anything.
And if you're playing against me, there's some good stuff in there. Get it. Yep.
Right? Playing against those Reanimator players.
As a general rule, depending on what color I'm in, this card is going to be in your favor.
That's good stuff. I love that card. That card's fun.
But, yeah,
sweet.
Yeah,
and Body Double currently 30 cents. There's no excuse. Go get it.
Yeah, it's not expensive. It's not overcosted. It's not overpowered.
Right, they're not over, and that's the thing too. Clones always match whatever pod you're in.
Yes,
they just do.
True.
Like
100%.
I've got a couple of decks that are literally just built to play with my opponent's cards.
Yeah,
I do too. Yep, I actually built one recently. It's funny. So when talking about the commanders that I'm drawn to, I mentioned the Sentry in Marvel. With Strixhaven, there was another bulk rare that nobody gives a crap about, which was the one commander I built. Nida Forum.
I looked at this one.
Nida Forum Conciliator. Gotta love this card. It's so good. 2/3 for 3. Whenever you cast a spell you don't own, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna run all the ways of stealing my opponent's spells. Got it. Done. And then pay 2, sacrifice another creature, exile target instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard. You may cast it this turn, and mana of any type can be spent to cast that spell. If that spell would be put into a graveyard, exile it instead. Activate only as a sorcery. So all your Gaunties, your Black Cats, like all that stuff just works with this so well. And yeah, and again, the card is relatively narrow, but you build some kind of like basic aristocrat shell or token generator, so you have some sacrifice fodder, and a couple pieces that can mill your opponents, and you're off to the races. It's so good. I love it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Nope. I remember when this card came out. I remember looking at this going, that's interesting.
I built Dogatar the Adamant. And
nobody ever knows what that card is.
Nobody plays with Dogatar. Nobody.
Never.
But I built
value in that card.
I built almost Abzan squirrels with it. And
this guy.
I have used that ability to steal other players' counters.
He does it to me regularly.
Way more than you would think it would actually be relevant.
Amazing.
And the fact that it's repeatable and it's in the 2 colors that produce the most amount of mana on a regular basis, black and green.
Yep.
I mean,
so Daggertar the Adamant, for anyone who's not familiar, for 3, move 1 Golgari, move a 1/1 counter from target creature onto a second target creature. Yeah, instant speed, repeatable. So like in the middle of combat, the amount of blowouts you can set up with this, amazing.
Yeah, and you don't have to do it on your turn. You can do it during somebody else's combat. You're swinging in for how much? You need 3 more damage to kill them. Oh, guess what? I happen to have 9 mana.
Got you.
Over.
Yeah.
Like I love things like that. Things that allow you to modify your opponent's creatures during completely not your turn.
That's amazing.
If I can find a way to sneak in and kill somebody on somebody else's turn, that's what I'm living for. I'm doing it.
I love it. Well, and when I built Nita, I didn't just look for stuff that actually synergized. I used it as an excuse to grab anything that can like steal stuff or anything that can what was it? Endless Whispers, I want to say. Was that the one? Yes. Endless Whispers. If you're not familiar, it's so dumb. So it exchanges control of something. So it's an enchantment for 4 whenever each creature when this creature dies, choose target opponent and that player puts it into play under their control. That's not a May. And so it's every single creature card, when it dies, it has to go to one of its original controller's opponents. They get to pick who it is, but it's going to them.
Oh, funny.
Everything just gets swapped around.
Yeah. So as stuff dies, it just comes back for someone else. And it's this doesn't synergize with Nita at all, but it allows me to play with your stuff if I kill it. So neat.
Yeah.
Or just play with really bad creatures that have downsides that you can give to your opponents.
You could do that. The one that I have in here, that the combo is Phage, the Untouchable.
Oh, of course.
Of course it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then give the enchantment phasing.
Actually,
Phase
you know what?
the enchantment out. That's
the way that I broke parity with it. Was Liesa, Forgotten Archangel.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, so what happened was when my things died, they went when my opponent's things died, they exiled. When my stuff died, they returned to my hand. And I just stacked it in a way that it prevented the I stacked it so that because I controlled both, I could stack Night's Whisper to resolve first for my opponents and Liesa resolve first for mine. So
Oh, sure.
So you don't get my stuff, but I get all your stuff.
It's beautiful.
So when a thing dies, it comes to me. That's anyway. It was very silly.
Great.
Also, Liesa Forgotten Archangel, shockingly good. I think this card is a lot of people are sleeping on this card. It's really, really good.
Yep.
I agree. A 4/5 flying lifelinker for 5 is honestly good enough.
We have played against
every time I've played against that card, it has been a menace.
Yeah,
absolutely. Right. 100%
get that card off the board.
It's great. That thing. That's a kill on sight commander.
Yeah.
It should be. Yeah. Every time I've thrown it down, it's it has been like it's kind of taken over the game. There are a lot of cards like that can take over a game very cleanly, but are still like really budget friendly for some reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's so many cards these days that.
Sure. Oh my God. Honestly, there are a number of them that I think are only inexpensive because people literally don't know they exist.
That's fair.
Which, yeah. So find those little diamonds. Yeah, go get them.
And because they're not in print, or the pack that they come in is like $25 or something like that.
Right.
Like nobody's coming across them just randomly in the wild. Like you got to go look for those things. Or spend a lot of time going through your LGS's bulk, or doing some serious digging and research, for those color combinations. That's one of the things I like about EDH Rec and Scryfall is you can put something in there and you're seeing everything in that search parameter for the entirety of Magic's history.
Yes, I gotta say, just the Scryfall advanced search window. You can have some crazy fun times, or if you know the syntax. Like there are so many little tricks. Like one thing, if you're looking for activated abilities, do an Oracle search looking for colons, because the colon character is always in activated abilities and you don't see it anywhere else. Like little things like that. And one of my favorite things to do is like, if I want to build a blink deck, I'll just do like Oracle search in these colors for like enters. Go. What do we got? And it'll give me thousands of responses. Yep. But like digging through those and finding some weird, goofy stuff I've never seen before, especially on like older cards. Man, some of that stuff is those searches going spelunking through Magic's history. Oh, so much fun. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's great. Highly recommend. Definitely. Yeah, just go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it doesn't matter. I don't care if you've only been playing Magic for 6 months or if you've been playing it for 30 years. Like you're going to see something you never saw before. Sure. I don't care who you are. Well, I mean, I guess if you're Gavin, but like other than that,
even then, I would be surprised if there isn't like an obscure uncommon from some old set. There's gotta be some stuff that even Gavin hasn't seen yet, or just doesn't remember.
Doesn't remember.
Yeah, exactly. Has probably seen it at least once, but doesn't remember. Sure. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, good stuff. Sweet. I gotta say, this has been a ton of fun. We definitely need to make this happen again, and also I just need to hang out with you guys more often. So I mean,
we're gonna be in Atlanta, so
so excited.
I will also be in Atlanta. Excellent. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful.
It'll be a good time.
All right, so let's play a ton of games while we're there.
Yes, please.
Yes, beautiful. Love it. And in the meantime, if other folks listening are like, man, where can I see more of these folks? Where can they see you? Where can they find you?
He's got a spiel.
We're not playing tomorrow, right?
No, we're not. We're not playing again.
Are we playing this week?
No, probably not, unless we're playing some Jumpstart, everyone. But where can they find us, Doni?
I mean, really, if you go to Google and you punch in FilthyMTGcasuals, you're going to find us all over the internet. We're on YouTube and Blue Sky and Twitch and Instagram, and we're just out here doing the thing. We're not only are we members of Team MagicJank, we are Quiver Time ambassadors. We are Gyrudo ambassadors. We've been Magic ambassadors for foundations, and we've been doing this for I don't know, a little better than 4 years now, and this is what we love to do. So look us up. We're out here doing the thing.
Just go to Google, type in FilthyMTGcasuals. I guarantee you'll find us somewhere.
Or you could go down to the description. There's a link there too. But either way,
whatever works.
I'm gonna be coy as though I'm not gonna put it there. But yeah, anyway. Oh, awesome. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you both so much. This has been a ton of fun. And at the end of the day, go play Marvel, guys. The set's good. It's fun.
Yes.
Go do it.
Good. Yep. Whether it's Jumpstart, whether it's Standard, whether it's Commander,
however you
casual,
choose to,
you just want to play kitchen table casual.
However you choose to engage, Marvel is definitely a great set to be playing right now.
Yeah, it's pretty darn fun. All right, y'all. Well, until next time, take it easy, everybody. Later. One of these days I'll have a consistent sign off. Today's not that day.
Who needs consistency?